2 seed in the playoff, the Ole Miss Rebels. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And here we go, a college football playoff quarterfinal game. We'll see which team's going to be moving on. Kickoff team out there. We're ready to rumble for this college football playoff game. Returner decides to fair catch this. First down here for this offense.
Set. Yankee blue. Yankee blue.
Handoff running right. Breaking free at the 35. Tackled at the 44, but good enough for a first down.
Boy, after all the buildup and all the hype with a playoff game, you'd love to see the offensive line take control here on this first play. Just establish an identity. Let this defense know who they're facing.
One play moves the ball to the 44. It'll be first down.
Cricket.
And now the running back's got it again. The gain is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
It's not a huge gain here, but if you add up multiple runs like that throughout the course of a game, by the fourth quarter, you're going to start to see that affect the defense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Ball handed off. And that's a solid gain before the defense able to bring him down.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
On the set.
Solid gain on the running play. Third down now. Can he get there on the ground? Tackle made at the 41. That's first down yardage.
Boy, with all this build-up and hype for this playoff game, this defense has got to do a better job at the line of scrimmage. That's another first down. They had their chance there on third down, but they do not want this to become an ongoing trend against this offense. They're just too good.
Here we go. Ready, go.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Offense switches it up here, looking to throw the ball now. And he finds a wide open receiver. They forgot about him downfield. They bring him down at the 7. The offense set up now with a 1st and goal.
Well, this quarterback and this receiver are a matchup that's tough for any defense to match up with. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I got to start thinking about cheating a safety over against this guy to slow him down and not allow him to have such a big day.
They'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
691, Gator Spar.
Trying for the touchdown on the right side. And they'll tackle him for a loss of 5 yards.
Boy, this defense is stepping up here early in this game, really controlling the line of scrimmage. Just nowhere to go on this last play. And now we've got a third down, a big opportunity for this defense to get off the field.
Great job by the defense so far. It's 3rd and goal from a long way out.
Spider!
Dropping back, it's Howard. Throws a fastball, but it's intercepted. Not much on the return, but they create the turnover.
Boy, a costly mistake here by the quarterback. Forces that ball into coverage, and the defense comes up with the interception. Hate to see the game start off like this for this offense.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be?
29 Philly.
And there's the handoff. He stopped just short of that first down marker, inches away from it.
Love those positive yards on 1st and 10, and it's not quite a first down. Looks like it'll bring 2nd and inches, but sure does open up the playbook here to be able to open up, maybe take a shot downfield.
Here comes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Well, that's a great play all around by this defense. Your first-level defenders hold their own at the point of attack, allowing the 2nd and 3rd-level players to roam free and make the tackle close to the line of scrimmage.
Lasso!
They'll try to pick up the 3rd down yardage on the ground. And he'll pick up the first down, stopped at the 27.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Running back has it on a screen now. And the tackle is made, not the big play they were looking for, but a pretty solid game.
I love early in a game like this where you get the running back involved, just get his hands on the football. Also, nice easy screen, gets the quarterback settled into the game. Nice easy throw. And look at this, it ends up being a huge play.
Pass caught, 2nd down now.
Let's go!
And they'll run it out of the shotgun. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job up front by the offensive line, but give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he's able to get downfield for the first down.
Okay,
This
ready?
Notre Dame offense is moving quickly down the field.
Down. Ready.
And then first down, right back to the running game. Tackled up near midfield at the 48.
When you can get good chunks of yardage like this on early downs, it just keeps you on schedule, leading to more manageable 3rd down situations. Never underestimate the value of consistently getting 4 or more yards a pop like that.
On the set.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Slam.
Back to pass. It's Griffin. Using his legs on the scramble. Quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Chris, watch him work through his progressions here. Finds the first and the second option aren't there. By the 3rd option, he's got to pull it down and try to pick up some positive yards, which he did, and then he slides down to avoid the big hit.
They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Got it.
2nd down after that previous play. Here's the snap, and he's looking to throw. Dump off caught by the running back. And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one.
Boy, the offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver, but there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a 3rd down.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. And here comes a deep shot. And the pass caught inside the 15. Tackle made after a big gain.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big game.
Okay.
Notre Dame getting set with a 1st and 10 now.
Set. Hut. Ready, ready.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Defense will make the stop on what will probably be the final play of this opening quarter. We'll see if these offenses can find a spark, get a rhythm going in the second quarter of this playoff game. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Looking downfield. It's Griffin. And the sophomore making an impact play.
So they get stopped trying to run the ball on 1st and goal. Now they take a sack here on 2nd down. The offensive coordinator's got to find a way to flip the script on this defensive coordinator because right now the defense seems to have the upper hand.
3rd and very long. Can they make it 3 for 3 on 3rd down conversions this drive? Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. That's their first timeout. 12th play of this marathon march, but it's 3rd down and long. He's moving out of the pocket. And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. So now on 4th down, out comes the field goal unit. And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So we have our first points on the board. That makes it 3-0. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. And this one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. The last possession ended in a dreaded red zone interception. Let's see if they can bounce back from that costly error.
Here we go. Ready, go.
1st down, looking to throw the football. It's intercepted, tried to fire it into a tight window. And he's going to score on the pick 6. Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the interception taken to the house, a pick 6, potential game-changing play there.
Man, nothing gets a defense, and especially a defensive coordinator, more fired up than a pick 6. And let's not forget, give credit to some of those other defenders for making some key blocks to spring that touchdown loose.
The extra point makes it a 10-point game. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He threw a pick 6 in the last possession. That's reeled in. It's Lee. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Here's the handoff. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but what I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
Quarterback checks the defensive look, makes some adjustments. Looking to throw. It's Howard. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kirk.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for his safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Set.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Able to fight for a decent gain here in that running play.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. And he'll get the first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. And he picks up the first down before they get him to the ground.
Defense kind of lost the running back here. Makes a nice catch and gets the first down in the process.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10.
Hound 55 weak. Black 24. Black 24. Check.
And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. The sophomore with a strong tackle there.
Hey, it's a great job of this defense containing the running game. But if I'm calling the plays, I'm not abandoning the running game just yet. I think it's important to have some sense of balance. So throwing and running is essential. Stick with it.
Handoff here from the shotgun. And that run produces a decent gain.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect third down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
And the Rebels are in the red zone.
Razor, razor. Easy.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Well, it seemed like the offense was trying to throw some kind of misdirection with that run there. But give credit to the defense. They were prepared for anything, and they swallowed that running back up. Nice defensive stand.
And the Rebels will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down.
Belly stunner.
Quarterback making adjustments now to what the defense is showing. Needs a completion here on 4th down. Complete to the running back, but can he get there? Touchdown, Rebels. This quarterback on fire today. So with playoff pressure, Kirk, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive.
You know, the thing I've loved about this offense all year long is their ability to either hit the big play or not have to rely on that. Like this, they're able to sustain a drive and still come up with points and get a touchdown.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken.
Ready.
And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. Settled for a field goal last time out. Can they open things up on this possession?
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here.
Ringo, Ringo. Cobra.
To throw, it's Griffin. Quick throw to his receiver. Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
Well, this is a beautiful play when the timing is right, as we see right here. The receiver's got to do a good job of working his way back to the football as the quarterback is throwing it. The timing here is impeccable.
The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again.
Fire!
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Oh, what a move. Goes right through the tackle. He's got room to run now. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Irish.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
And the extra point gives them a double-digit lead. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the return man decides to signal fair catch.
Ready,
And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Time is running out before halftime to cut into this now two-possession lead. The sure hands. It's Lee.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Okay, ready?
Pass complete. It's second down now. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They look to throw it here on second down. Snags the quick throw. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a first down.
Chris, that's another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show why he's had such a great year this year. When he has time to throw, he gets his feet set. He's as accurate as any quarterback in the country.
Pilot, 29 Philly.
Looking to throw it on first down. The pass rush closing in. And that pass rush has trapped him. It's a sack. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
Nothing is more gratifying for a defense to be able to sit back and play zone and still get pressure on the quarterback with your defensive front.
691, Gator Spar. Squirrel. Ready?
Looking to throw. It's Howard. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the broken tackle there produces. Game.
Defenses all around the country have got to do a better job of keeping an eye on these little guys from the slot. They can dismantle a defense with their speed and quickness in the open space.
High completion sets up an important third down play. Finds his target. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be fourth down and inches. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. So after taking a closer look, the officials are going to overturn that previous ruling on the field. The Rebels getting set on 1st and 10. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to the left. He's picked for a third time tonight. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a big return off the INT. They steal their offensive possession.
This guy obviously did what he needed to do to get himself ready for this game. It's a favorable matchup. He's got a lot of confidence. He's already come up with 2 interceptions in this game alone. Locked in on what he needs to do to be in position and making plays for this defense.
And the Notre Dame offense back out on the field. This offense has been clicking so far, but they get aggressive, go from, and he's going to fling it deep, going for it all here. Sails it way high out of the end zone and incomplete.
You know, I like the quarterback's patience here, and instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. He's got it near the end zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. No chance to catch him. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right calls.
And the PAT is good. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. They had it going on the last drive, but it ended abruptly with the interception. Let's see what they can do here. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking for his big tight end. And he pulls in the catch. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Well, that's exactly what you need to do as a receiver in these kind of situations near the end of the half. Get some positive yards, but also stopping the clock is just as important.
Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Man, he got crushed there, didn't he, Chris? And we know this guy is their superstar. He's their leader. But based on that last play, this offensive line's got to do a better job of recognizing that they got to take care of him.
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. Back to throw. It's Howard. They've got him. It's a sack for the defense. And now the offense will spend a timeout here, wanting to come up with a perfect call on this important play coming up. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half.
Yankee blue! Yankee blue! Ha! Ha! Ready!
Back in motion now. Now in 3rd and very long, looking to throw. Looking for his big tight end. And that's incomplete. Just 8 seconds remaining now.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long. But when you're so far behind the chains, boy, you really allow this defense to dictate things. And it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner will be brought down.
Ready?
Looks like one more play here before halftime.
Moose! Over! Ready, go!
Here comes a first down pass attempt. And that falls incomplete as time runs out in the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And the Rebels will kick this away to start the second half. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line.
Okay,
And the Fighting Irish offense is back on the field.
Cricket, go!
And they get the second half started with their running play. Breaks loose at the 40. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Steps out of bounds, but not before a huge gain on the ground. Well, we thought we'd see that world-class speed flashed at some point today, Kirk, and there it was.
There it is. It's a thing of beauty when he gets out into the open field, and I thought he was going to take it all the way to the house. You got to give these defenders some credit. Yeah, they gave up a big play, but what you love is they didn't give up and just let him walk into the end zone. They were able to bring him down.
Touchdown, Notre Dame. And the route is on.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Now they line up to kick the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. The last time they were forced to punt it away. Can they get points out of this possession? Short throw to the sideline, forced out after just a short gain.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
That completion makes it second and medium.
Fire!
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Ready up!
Third down. This offense could really use a conversion here, down multiple scores.
Let's! Set, hut! Dino!
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Short connection to the tight end here. Take it down, but not before he makes the first down.
Good job by this offensive line and a great throw by the quarterback to get that first down there on third down. It's exactly what they needed to do. This is too big of a game. They've come too far. They're in the playoff. You're down in the second half. Good job of keeping this drive alive.
Motion by the back. Defense better adjust. To throw, it's Howard. Receiver makes the catch.
Now, the receiver does all the work here. Man, that is easy living for this quarterback. Really good footwork by the receiver, gets the separation, and at that point, it's just pitch and catch for the quarterback.
Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. He's brought down, but a solid gain moves the ball across midfield to the 41.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
And the Rebels looking to keep this drive moving. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. And looking to throw now on first down. Makes the catch. It's Lee. And a nice first down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the first down marker.
Chris, how about the offensive balance these last couple plays we're seeing from these guys? Not only are they balanced, but the explosiveness. A big run followed up by a big play through the air, man, puts a lot of pressure on this defense.
The Rebels starting a new series here on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, drops back. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. Tackle made after a nice pickup on the play.
Well, that's the thing with this guy. You've got the ability to flex him out. He shows his versatility and what he can do from that slot position. He could be the quarterback's safety blanket.
Belly stutter.
Offense will keep it on the ground here. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run. And the Rebels will come to the line to run the hurry up. Keep it on the ground on 1st and goal. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Ole Miss. That's a crucial score. Let's see if they can build momentum and complete this comeback.
Well, I know they're still trailing, but that score is a great first step in trying to break down this lead. You don't want to leave it all to the 4th quarter when the pressure really intensifies and you have limited time.
Cut it, cut it. Longer.
Scanning the field, it's Howard. Looking right, this one caught. And he will get into the end zone again. Follows up a touchdown with a successful 2-point try. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And here's the fair catch by the return man.
Okay,
So here comes the Notre Dame offense back onto the field. They were able to punch it in the end zone last time, looking to do the same thing here to see if the defense can make adjustments. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This running back's had a big night, kind of night you dream about, but the defense finally steps up and gets to him behind the line of scrimmage.
Went backwards on 1st down, so 2nd and long from the 24. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack.
Chris, that is textbook by this defense in man-to-man coverage. Nowhere to go for this quarterback. He's looking around everywhere to find an open man. By the time he figures it out, it's a sack for the defense.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Pressure comes, and once again, no escape.
Well, that's back-to-back sacks for this defense. They're in the quarterback's airspace every single play.
And here comes the punter onto the field. And he boots it out of bounds. Not very long. And the returner heads out of bounds. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. Really excellent possession last time. The mix, the run, and the pass kept the defense off balance en route to a touchdown. They're going to run it. And he's able to find some room before they finally bring him down.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. But I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play.
Here we go.
To throw, it's Howard. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. Third down. The offense desperately needs a conversion here, trailing in the third quarter.
Here we go.
Looking to pick up the first down through the air. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. And that game will pick up a first down and move the football to the 36.
Really good job here of converting by this offense. And let's face it, at this point in the game, because they have such a big hole to climb out of, they've got to be able to convert and come up with a new set of downs. They do it here. Now they got a real shot to cut into this lead.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. And the back now goes in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Grab down the middle. It's Coleman. They stopped the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Off target with a throw, incomplete.
I mean, I get trying to get the football to this receiver. He's one of the most talented guys in the country. But with two guys bracketing him, I don't know why you would make that throw. Should have been intercepted.
Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points. But they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The offense trailing here in the second half. This is a crucial 4th down try.
Gorilla.
Looking to pass. It's Howard. And he finds his target. He has the first. They make the tackle, but he easily gets first down yardage, and the drive keeps going. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Here comes a throw from the red zone. The sure hands. It's Coleman. And the tackle is made as time runs out in the third quarter. Offense getting set for a 2nd down here to begin the quarter.
Black 24. Black 24. Here we go. Lizzie.
From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Picks up a gain here. They'll stop him just a few inches short of the first down marker.
Okay,
Can they convert here on 3rd down in the red zone? This is a 4-point type of play, touchdown or field goal.
Cobra.
On 3rd down, it's a handoff. And he'll make it into the end zone. Touchdown, Rebels. Runner shows toughness and will, refusing to be brought down, ends up in the end zone.
Yeah, that defender had no chance bringing down this ball carrier by himself. That's why you better have a couple defenders, or else you're going to have more touchdowns like this.
Coach makes the decision to go for a 2-point conversion.
Ringo. Arrow.
Looking downfield, it's Howard. Pressure is coming. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
Hey, great job here by the defense on this conversion. Nice heads-up play to prevent the 2-point try.
Now they get set to kick it away. Returner decides to fair catch this. And the Fighting Irish offense comes back out onto the field. They're coming off a 3-and-out, looking to produce a positive drive here. Breaking free at the 35. Finally goes out of bounds after gobbling up big yardage on that run.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
On first down, why not keep it on the ground?
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
Okay.
Crucial third down play coming up after that run.
29 Philly.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Oh, look out, the football is free. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Well, it's a good job by the defense to force the fumble, but you have to have the collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
And the punt team makes its way onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. They'll kick it away here. Fair catch made at the 15-yard line. And the Rebels offense back out on the field.
Igloo! Igloo! 691 Gator Spar!
Back to throw. It's Howard. Short pass finds the tight end. Moves his way for a first down to the 35.
Chris, here we are in the fourth quarter. These guys are trailing. Hadn't been a great day, but with this quarterback, he's as gifted as anybody in the country. You could never count these guys out.
So quickly up to the 35-yard line for first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Quick throw, misses his mark there, incomplete.
You know, this is the one thing I love about this running back is his ability to get involved in the pass game. Runs a great route, just doesn't come down with a catch.
Now it's second down here. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He makes the grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody, and allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Roll it, roll it.
Back to throw again. And the pass is too high, out of bounds, and not complete.
This is smart defense. When you're trying to protect the lead late in the game, you know they're going to take some shots. Get those safeties and those defensive backs back far, anticipating a deep throw, and knock the ball away.
Incompletion sets up a second down. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. And he's intercepted for the fourth time tonight. Look out, he's got some space. At the 10 now. Touchdown, Irish. And the defense joins the party with a pick six.
Well, there's just something freeing when you have this kind of lead and you can just turn the defense loose. Getting aggressive pays off for them here. They get the interception, and what athletic ability there to take it into the end zone for a touchdown.
And the extra point up and good makes it a 3-score game, up 17 here in the fourth. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And this one will be fair caught. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They're trying to recover from that last possession. They had things going, but then a pick six, a devastating play. They got to recover from that right now. Caught over the middle. It's Lee. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. And the Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. From inside the red zone, they're looking to throw. And he's brought down, but there is a penalty marker out there. Let's check out this call. The defensive penalty is declined. Offense very happy to take the result of that play.
Okay,
the Rebels will line up now. It's 1st and goal.
Cut it, cut it. Get set, get set.
Dropping back, it's Howard. And that is interception number 5 as the nightmare performance continues. Past the 50, the 30, inside the 20. Touchdown, Fighting Irish. Wow, what a play, a defensive score. For the takeaway and the touchdown, that is just a dream play for any defender, Kirk.
Well, let's start with the interception. I just love the fact that he got his eyes turned around, found the football, and then has the athletic ability to be able to secure it. Then he goes back to high school running back days and shows you what he can do with the ball in his hands and takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Beautiful thing.
He'll call for the fair catch here. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick six. And they recover from that right now. Quick throw over the middle. It's caught downfield. Stopped right near midfield. It'll be a first down.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field, somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
First down, looking to throw the ball. He's looking to scramble. And he'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but, man, make the play. Bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
Got it.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play.
Here we go.
To the air. It's Howard. Throws it to the right. And it's incomplete, just out of the reach of the receiver.
That ball just seemed to sail on him. You got to make sure to give your receiver a chance to be able to come down with a catch and bounce, because in today's game, man, these receivers make catches like this all the time. And if you put the ball out of bounds, you're not going to give them that opportunity.
Second down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Second down, looking to throw it. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Yet another interception. The disastrous performance continues. And that's a solid return after the interception. And that's the 2-minute warning. And this offense looking to run out the clock and secure an impressive win here today. Notre Dame offense back out on the field. What a satisfying feeling for this team. Just run out the clock and let the celebration begin. Fights through a tackle. They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4.
Well, the back just had nowhere to go. How about the defensive line? They eat up all the blocks up front, freeing those linebackers up to be able to make the play. Just a bad play all around for this offense.
And they'll just try to run some clock here, keeping it on the ground. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
On the ready.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down?
Ready.
And now the handoff. Defense stops him short of the marker, so now it's 4th down.